Hi, everybody. This is Tom with Culture Chap. So, today I want to talk to you about a show that I think is a surefire hit. Now, I've recommended other shows, and they're going to be all in the same vein comedies. So, well known comedies are going to sell really well for you in any, in any country. Comedies are a hit. We think of dramas and so forth as like the big important plays, but comedies also always work. Now, if you feel like your area is in a financial downspin or people aren't spending as much, people still come out for comedies. We know this from the past. We know that when the Great Depression happened, that was the rise of screwball comedies. They work. So I'm going to recommend Servant of Two Masters by Carlo Goldoni. It is an Italian commedia comedy from, let's see, what year? 1746. So, yeah, you don't have to pay the playwright. There's no one to pay. It's online. You can download a copy. And the tradition with Servant of Two Masters is altering it, the script, to suit your area, your comedy, that kind of thing. Follow me for a second. So the story is of Truffaldino, and he's from Bergamo. This is all Italian, and he is the Harlequin character. Different styles of Harlequin characters are out there. You've seen the silent Harlequin, that's more French, Marveau type Harlequin. This is the Italian one who's part of the action. He is the lead character in this show. And Truffaldino is getting in trouble. It's about his wacky adventures trying to serve two masters, servant of two masters. So one doesn't know about the other, and there's mistaken identity. There's a woman dressing as her brother to go find out what happened to her brother. On and on and on. Look it up. It's a very good show. So, and I think the title, if people know it, sells itself. It's proven to sell incredibly well. What I mean about the script is that you can take it and alter it. So I had a person who was an Asian lead playing Truffaldino. He was Chinese and German, and I made Truffaldino Chinese and Italian. Okay? So I altered the script slightly to Truffaldino Chow. Chow is a Chinese last name. So he's Truffaldino Chow from Bergamo. Okay, do you see where we're going with this? And when he was trying to get his hands on some food, because the people of the town where he's gone to are very nice, they offer him some chow. And he's like, I'm chow. No, do you want chow? Do I want myself? Do I want chow? Do you see where we're going? It's a lot of wordplay. It's a lot of mistaken identity. This works. Now, the style is Italian commedia. You can do what you want with the script, not change everything, change aspects of it, change words in it to suit you. But you may worry about playing Italian commedia. We're not trained in that discipline. So I want you to look at ACT from 1976, ACT San Francisco. They did Taming of the Shrew with Mark Singer. So if you know that actor who did The Beastmaster and several other movies, this is his time doing Shakespeare. He's very good. They're all very good. And they're doing Taming of the Shrew in Italian commedia style. So you'll start to see what I mean. The show is available on YouTube or I believe on Amazon as well. It's a very, very good show. And the style of Italian commedia fits that story. It's heightened reality. It's heightened movements. So here's an example. In our Italian commedia that we didn't have people that were completely trained. What we needed to do was get everybody into the same style of acting. So here was our lead-in. You know what a lead-in is? A lead-in is when you're trying to get an accent and you have one phrase that'll lead you in. I want to have an English accent that's posh, so my lead-in phrase is, oh mummy, do let's have a picnic. We'll have lashings of ginger beer and juicy, juicy plums. That's my lead-in to an English posh accent that's silly. So the lead-in for movement for Italian commedia for what we did was there's a lot of secrets being told. There's a lot of I don't want him to hear me telling you this. So instead of doing this, I don't want you to know, or I don't want you to know. So we took the arm and we elevated it So a very flat palm and a very raised elbow. I don't want him to know. Do you see the difference? I don't want him to know. I don't want him to know. Big wide eyes, big expression. When you watch Taming of the Shrew, you'll see they'll do flips, they'll do all kinds of things. My favorite is that we're going on a journey. So they go walk, 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 turn, walk, 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 turn, walk, walk, walk. Oh, we're there. And it's a gesture, it's an eye movement, it's a head. Oh, we're there. So it's that style of acting. So when you have that kind of artifice and all of your actors are on the same page and you have costuming that reflects we are in another kind of world here, just go with our suspense of disbelief. This is our world. This is the way we're dressed. These are the bright colors we're wearing in this world. Maybe you wouldn't wear this color or this kind of thing every day, but in our world, this is normal. This is everyday clothes. It's important to get everything together with one thought. The great thing about the Taming of the Shrew, which you can do with Servant of Two Masters, is that anytime there's something revealed, or you want the audience to have a certain opinion about something, but you look at the words and you're like, will they get it? My daughter is innocent, or my daughter is the favorite. When you watch Taming of the Shrew, they have a chorus on the sidelines. Most of them are wearing masks, so you don't really know who they are. In Servant of Two Masters, you can have people of the town shopping around, their backs to the audience or them to the side, and every time there's a statement that you need to cement home, my daughter is so innocent. Oh, the people in the masks turn and they make a sound. My daughter is so pretty. Ah, my daughter is so innocent. Oh, it's that kind of thing. And when that person is needed to be the next character on stage, they remove the mask. They're no longer part of the chorus. They've been on stage the whole time, maybe, or maybe for the big scenes, the crowd scenes. But they remove the mask, and then they're the person that's needed. I am the innkeeper. I am the cook. There's Brigella, the cook, which could be male or female, who is slightly treacherous and slightly scary. I'm not sure why. I have to delve deeper into Italian commedia why. But they're all sort of afraid of Brigella. That's something you need to cement home. Like, Brigella's here. Okay? Servant of Two Masters is widely known globally. It's been done a lot. Has it been done too much? Not really. It depends on what country you're in. But I see it done widely, and people seem to recognize it. And what I get from scanning the reports over the internet, it seems to sell in every country. Okay, depending on what country you're in, it could sell. I know it sells in European countries very well. I know it sells in South America. Maybe it doesn't sell very well in African countries or Asian countries. I don't know. That's something for you to figure out to see if it sells for your audience. Look it up, see how frequently it's done in your area. Maybe it's not been done at all, but look up the style of comedy, read the script, try to find other amateur productions on YouTube, and go, I see the style. I see how the people I have can form our own particular version of that style. You don't have to dress perfectly Italian commedia period costumes. Alter it to your tastes. Alter it to your financial tastes. So maybe they're all in neutral costumes and there just is one item of color on every person. Maybe all the masks are the same. It just depends. Maybe they're in rehearsal clothes with just one item of Renaissance-y looking, very special Italian costume. And that's enough. That's your style. Maybe they're all in gray, loose linen, and they have one colorful item, a vest, a hat, a this, a that. Maybe you have a small cast, and every time they are a new character, they have a different accent, and they have a different item on. So the first character, maybe the Dottore, he has a doctor's hat and a lab coat on that's colorful. And then he changes and he's somebody else, okay? And then he has something different on, something Not just a different hat, but a different, larger piece of costume. This can keep your costs down quite a bit. Get them all on the same page, though, as far as what they can do, what they can act. If you start with that hand thing and talk about this and show them, I want the palm flat, I want it here, I want your eyes open, and I want that elbow up. And if they can't do it, or if they start to go through the audition and they drop it and so forth, like, this is very important that you keep doing it. I know this feels foreign. This feels irritating. And for some people with problems with, their muscles or arthritis, this can be very irritating. So find what works for them. If they can't do this simple thing, they won't get the other movements down, and you won't have a consistent play. Okay? You need the costumes to be consistent. You need the backgrounds to be consistent. You need the acting to be consistent. And then it will sell. And concentrate on the comedy. Also, Taming of the Shrew, you can see the set is extremely simple. It's mostly about costumes and the room to act in. That might work for you. It is still an interesting set. And as you can see, the extra people that are the chorus are part of the look of the set. Now, if you have a show where you want to add a lot of people in for a large chorus, maybe you have access to a lot of costumes, and you have access to actors who are a very good chorus, who never take on a main part, that might be great. They're part of the set. Okay, and tell them that. This is the money we have. This is the chance for you to be in the chorus, and as long as you can take direction, this might be a very good part for you. But you have to understand that with our minimal set and you being part of the scenery, it's more than just acting. It's your movement. It's the way you place yourself. It's all of that. You have to follow that, so we have very interesting tableaus on the stage to sell this style of theater. Extremely important. That might work for you. So you spend less money on the set. Spend more money on costuming. Whatever works for you. All right. I think this is a good show, and I think you should do your own slightly altered translation to suit your theater. All right. Carlo Goldoni, Servant of Two Masters. I'm going to show you a poster here of the one I did. Don't do what I did. I did something that was a influence of Sal Bass from the 60s, and somebody got mad. Not legally mad, but they threatened to take it further, so our poster had to go away. So now, as much as I love the poster, I shouldn't have done it. It was incorrect. Now I know better. Okay? I didn't argue with them. We took it down. We put up another poster. Okay? Don't do what I do, even though that's a really great poster. Oh well. You live and you learn. Stop it before it goes too far. Okay, that's my PSA for today about that. Okay, look at this play. Find it on the internet. I'll give you some links down below, and hopefully this might be a piece that you can do that'll make you lots of money and get you lots of patrons. All right. We'll talk again. Thanks. Please subscribe. All right. Bye.